On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
Good morning, Joe.
Hello.
Nice to see you. We play a game here, dear listener, where we jump out and scare the bejesus out of each other. And Joe got a freebie today just by saying hello.
Just accidentally, because I was in the fridge.
Yeah, she was in the fridge. Please don't ask why. And I walked in.
I wasn't hiding in the fridge.
Yeah. You and Jordan get quite a lot of freebies. The freebie is one where it's not planned. Yeah. You just say hello and we go flipping it. We have to be careful playing it though. Near open microphones, especially after the last couple of days, because it can elicit an involuntary swear word.
Yeah, sure.
Particularly from Will.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we put a signed bit of paper up on eBay and added a load of tat. The auction is now over. Shall we? I don't know what it's gone for. Shall we look?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, let's see. Let's have a little look.
Do people know what tat we're adding?
No, I didn't. No.
Okay, good.
£51.
Oh, that's nuts, really.
I think that's great.
You guessed a couple of quid.
I thought £1.70. You thought a tenner?
Yeah.
£51, and it's going to Sex Bots for the Blind?
Going to Dogs for Good.
Okie dokie. That's a great name. That's a great charity. I wonder if it's out there. Sex Bots for the Blind. Okay, Dogs for Good. So it'll take a little while. We'll probably wait for Mr. Steve to come back because he will know how to post stuff.
He can do the admin of it.
He can do the admin. I'm going to be honest, Joe. I'm a spent force. I have nothing for the show today. And I mentioned it. People are watching on the Twitch stream. They've been watching since 6:45, the setup for the show, which is very exciting. And one person said, just get Joe to do Mr. Blobby all show. I will not ask you to do that.
Okay, thank you.
But I thought you should know that your Blobby has touched people.
That sounds bizarre, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
It's an easy one to do. You could do a Blobby.
Blobby, Blobby. Is that it? Blobby, Blobby, Blobby.
Blobby, Blobby, Blobby.
I hate Mr. Blobby.
Right.
I hate Mr. Blobby so much. I was on a TV show with him, actually. Here we go. Here's the thing. I was on a TV...
Here we go. Name drop.
I was on a TV show with Mr. Blobby on Russia Today. Wow. That sentence is so wrong.
What else were you talking about?
I can't remember why. It was a panel show. It's like a comedy panel show. And I think he was just on there to be a bit of a knob. You know, he did his knocking stuff over thing.
Who wears Mr. Blobby? Who's inside?
Sorry?
Who's inside Mr. Blobby?
I don't understand the question.
Who's wearing the Blobby suit?
Oh. The what?
You know what I mean. Stop it. It's a costume, isn't it?
It's Mr. Blobby.
Right, okay.
He was born like that.
Oh.
Imagine the bullying he got at school for looking like that.
No, fair
and you're
enough.
saying there's a man in him. Joe, do you know what?
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed this chat this morning.
Okay, good.
Okay, that's rude. I got a weird voice note. Can I put... Oh, I can't play it because it's on my... it's on my I got a weird voice note from someone saying, Ian, I was really enjoying the Herb Alpert Spanish Flea discussion when you couldn't remember what the song was and then someone told you it was Spanish Flea. About 2 years ago, this is the voice note, you did a show where you were trying to find the song that sounded like Spanish Flea. Do you know what it was? Oh, my God, I don't remember what we did on the show 2 days ago, let alone 2 years ago. So I don't know. There's a chance it might be this.
7 James Bonds at Casino Royale. They came to save the world and win the gal at Casino Royale. 6 of them went to a heavenly spot. The 7th one is going to a place where it's terribly hot. and 9. We're fighting for our life. Have no fear, Bond is here. He's gonna save the world at Casino Royale. He's got a redhead in his arm. Oh, he's a lover when you are in trouble. Have no fear, look who's here. James Bond. They've got us on the run with guns and knives. We're fighting for our lives.
Just invited Herb Alpert on the show. Follows me on Twitter, kids, yes. Herb Alpert follows me on Twitter. Let's get him on the show. Oh, we got a kid on at 7:30. Nina's coming on. Good morning, Nina. She's in Japan. Konnichiwa, watashi wa Iain desu. Konobasu wa Tokyo ni ikimasu ka? Oh, it's going to be a show today. I'm feeling fruity. Sex bots for the blind, everybody.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Check out the job spec and perks at lentuscomposites.co.uk. One of the perks of working at Jack FM is playing what we want.
Hold your horses, Polar Technology Group, you cheeky little sponsors of the show. John won the bid on eBay, £51. That's fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, dear listener, and I'm in a slightly spicy mood this morning because you know what I did? Do you know what I did? Where are we? November the 23rd is the day the heating went on. I was so cold yesterday. So cold. It was painfully cold. Steam was coming out of my mouth. Oh, I have a fire in my house, right? And I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I kept wondering, why is it not burning all of my wood? I get wood in my garage and I bring it in. I think, why is it not burning all of my wood? And I thought, I've been lighting fires for the past 12 years, 15 years. Let me watch a video on YouTube. Doing fires completely wrong. Completely wrong. Oh, I've got it now. You don't crumple the paper, you tear it into strips. And you don't put the wood like do we call them teepees anymore? Please don't cancel me if that's offensive. Anyway, I got it wrong. You don't stack the kindling, you sprinkle it. I got it wrong. Anyway, yesterday was so cold. Steam was coming out of my mouth, I guess. And that's not even a joke. And I was so cold, I thought, right, I cannot do this anymore. So from my bed, using one of those apps, you know those apps you get, from my bed, I set the heating. This is a boring story, isn't it? But you know what? I'm telling you it because I want to invite you into my life. I set the heating to go on at 5 and to switch off when I wake up at 5:30. Now, listen, it wasn't toasty, but you could not see steam coming from my mouth. And I was woken up at 5 by the gurgle, the familiar gurgle of the pipes. So it begins. Are you still putting off your heating? Always looking for techniques and ways to keep warm. Oh, here's a question. You know electric blankets for the bed. Is there an upside and a downside? Is there a top and is there a bottom? Is there a warm and a cold? Because my electric blanket ain't really doing very much. It's not really doing very much at all. 01, what a boring link. 01-865 575 106. You can call in about anything. I would love it. I would love it today. I would love it if we can get someone to call in who has not called in this show before. If you've called in before, I love you, bless you. Don't call in today. I'm looking for people that have never called the show. If you called Trev back in the day, very, very welcome. If you called Trev but you haven't spoken to me, very, very welcome. If you've never called in, you can call in, even if you don't have anything to say. I'll throw some topics out. We're giving away towns and villages in Oxfordshire today. So you can just claim one and own it. And what that means is you get the key to that town, village or city. You can walk around it naked and shoot a Scotsman with a bow and arrow should you wish. 01-865 575 106 is the phone number. We're still looking for terrible bands. I destroyed the list yesterday because it was so evil. Ways to keep warm and anything you want to call in about. If you've never called the show before, 01-865 575. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it? Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Have you ever called the show before?
No, never.
This is fantastic. What's your name?
Lee.
Lee. Whereabouts are you calling from, Lee?
I'm just driving from Kidlington to Ivor.
Oh, my God. This is not only are you a first-time caller, you are a local first-time caller. I'm salivating. Lee, can I do anything for you, or did you just want to phone in and say hi?
Just wanted to phone and say hi. And I switched onto your show when you started, and I think you're amazing.
Oh, Lee, may the gods bless you. Do you know what I'm going to do for you, Lee? I'm gifting you a town or a village in Oxfordshire. Which one do you want?
I'll take Harwell.
Harwell is yours, Lee. Anytime you want to go in there and just claim money off of the shops, you can do it. You can walk through the streets naked. You can allow your dog to poop. You have to collect it in a poop bag, but you can hang it on a tree. Lee, bless you, brother. Thank you so much for calling in. That's made my day.
No worries. Cheers, buddy.
Thank you, mate. There we go. It worked.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Recently I've been hopelessly reaching out for this girl who's out of this this world, believe me. She's got a boyfriend, he drives around the bend. 'Cause he's 23, he's in the Marines, he'd kill me. But so many nights now, I find myself thinking about her now. 'Cause obviously, she's out of my league. But how can I win? She keeps dragging me in, and I know I never will be good enough for her. No, no, I never will be good enough for her. Gotta escape now, get on a plane now, yeah. Up to LA, and that's where I'll stay for 2 years. Put it behind me, go to a place where she can find me. Oh, 'cause obviously she's out of my league. I'm wasting my time 'cause she'll never be mine, and I know I never will be good enough for her. No, no, I never will be good enough for her. She's out of my hands, and I never know where I stand. 'Cause I'm not good enough for her. Good enough for her. Good enough for her. Good enough for her. 'Cause obviously she's out of my league. I'm wasting my time 'cause she'll never be mine, and I know I never will be good enough. 'Cause obviously she's out of my league. But how can I win? She keeps dragging me in, and I know I never will be good enough. 'Cause obviously she's out of my league. I'm wasting my time 'cause she'll never be mine, and I know I never will be good enough for her. No, no,
I am struggling so hard, not just with life,
be good enough.
not just with life, with what I've got no ideas what to get. Well, I've got. Let me do that. Let me do that and be honest with you. I have a few ideas for Christmas presents for my kids, but I ain't got many, and I'm struggling. And I was saying to the boys, they're 10 and 12. They'll be 11 and 13 in January, right? So let's say 11 and 13. And I keep saying, can you guys write a list? Can you write a list? Anything, any suggestions? And the 12-year-old said, oh, there's a new Pokemon game, Pokemon Purple or whatever. You could get that for me. I went, okay, brilliant. And then I spoke to him a week later. He said, oh, some great news. Mummy's going to get me Pokemon Purple for Christmas. I went, dude. So for the eldest, I'm going to go today into Aylesbury, and there's a music shop, and they got some second-hand acoustic guitars. So I'm going to get one of those for him because he's kind of into making music and stuff. So I'm going to get him one of those. I've just ordered the Scooby-Doo Cluedo for the youngest. I ain't got a clue. Also, they're at my house this year, so the big man's coming to my house. I got to tell the big man what to get. I've got no ideas. And they keep saying, oh, it's not even December yet. I know, but there's about 4 postal strikes, which I support, in between now and Christmas. Oh, God. They do know Christmas is going to be on a budget this year. They have been forewarned that it's going to be a cheap Christmas this year, as I suspect it will be for everybody. What fun. First-time callers only today. If you've called this show before, I applaud you. I thank you. Put the phone down for today. Relax, restez-vous, s'il vous plaît, and enjoy the show. If you've never called this show before, 01 865 575 106. Can anyone in the chat remember which town Lee wanted? I didn't write it down because I was so excited that someone called Lee, who's never phoned the show before and is local, called in. That's good. If you called Trev in the past and you haven't called me, that's great. You can pick up the phone. We are giving away towns, cities and villages in Oxfordshire, sir. We're also looking for rubbish bands, ways to keep warm. And if you just want to phone up and say hello, saying I've never called before, but I'm enjoying or disliking the show, I thought I would pick up the phone and make contact with you. You can do that. I'm really keen. Right, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Was it Harwell or Hartwell? I don't know what it is. Here's the thing. I think this show is great. It's turning into, listen to the ego. It's not ego, it's confidence. This show is turning into one of the best shows I've done in the last 25 years. And I've been doing radio for 25 years. And I think this one is a doozy. My problem is, I don't know how many people are listening. It'll take a while to get the figures. And I just suspect I think the figures are going up. I know that we can hit some good figures, but it's just, I guess what I'm saying is I need a little rub on the back from Mummy saying, dear, it will be all right. And the way I can get that is by getting new callers from the region. That would make my day. It may not happen today. I'm aware I'm taking a bit of a punt by being so specific. It may not happen today. Maybe if we did it after Christmas, we'd get a load more. Who knows? But what am I trying to say? I care about this show. I care about this radio station. I want it to succeed. I don't want it to go the way of the other jacks. And I would like a job in a year. And so therefore, I want to get some kind of audience listening to it. There we go. Those are my thoughts out in the open. Stay tuned, because after the news with Joe, we are going to Japan. My favourite place in the world, a place I nearly moved to for a couple of years, and then I bottled it. So we're going to go and speak to Nina from Japan after the news with Joe. I'm distracted slightly because I'm trying to call Japan. Flippin' love Japan. The boys' Christmas present last year was we're going to Japan, but Japan was closed because of the old Covingtons. So we're going this year. So that's the plan. Love Japan. 3 times been there. Chef's kiss. Voila. But we're phoning. So we used to do that thing where we had kids on the line. Yeah. We're doing it now with Nina from Japan. I don't know if you're listening, Nina. I'm calling. But for some reason, the call isn't going through. It's ringing, but it isn't going through. So there's a couple of ways we can do this. If your dad could DM me on Twitter, so I know I've got the right number. You can either call us. I can't really do it on Zoom or Skype because we don't have Zoom or Skype on this computer. This is me. This is what we call technicals.
So how do you know Nina?
Her dad got in touch, Daniel, who listens in Japan, and he said, Are you still doing the thing with the kids? And I went, yeah. He said, Nina would like, this is like 3 months later. Said, yeah. So Nina's coming up. Do you know what? I'm going to play a record because we have got Zoom on this computer. So what I'm going to do, Dan, turn it all on there. I'm going to send you a Zoom link and we'll speak after Blur.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Streets like
There we go.
Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who do boys like their girls, who do girls like their boys. Always should be someone you really love.
Hang on a minute, just speak again. All right, it's... Try this. You can...
There's none available, like battery thinkers. Count your thoughts on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. Nothing is wasted, only reproduce. You get nasty blisters, stupid session, but we haven't been introduced. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who do boys like their girls, who do girls like their boys. Always should be someone you really love. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who do boys like their girls, who do girls like their boys. Always should be someone to really love. Looking for girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who do boys like their girls, who do girls like their boys. Always should be someone you really love. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who do boys like their girls, who do girls like their boys. Always should be someone you really love. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who do boys like their girls, who do girls like their boys. Always should be someone you really love.
Okay, during that song, there was a lot of messaging Japan and a lot of technical things going on. I somehow have managed to set up Zoom on this computer. It was coming out the wrong speaker. I fixed it. I think this may be a car crash, but the best stuff is, isn't it? Right? We like car crashes. That's when it gets interesting. So fingers crossed, we're going to Japan. Fingers crossed. Good morning, Nina.
Good morning.
Nina! It worked. Now, of course, it's morning here. But what time of the day is it over in Japan?
It's 4:30 in the afternoon.
In the afternoon, thank goodness. Yes. Okay. And whereabouts in Japan are you? Where?
Tokyo.
Tokyo. And Nina, can I guess your age? I've got this really good skill where I'm really good at guessing ages. Do you mind if I have a go?
Yeah.
15.
No.
7.
No.
12?
No.
You're not 21, are you?
No.
9.
No. But close.
8.
No.
10.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you. I used to be able to count to 10 in Japanese. Ichi, ni, san, yongo, roku, hachi. I can't remember the rest. So, how long have you lived in Japan, Nina?
Well, I was born there, so I've been here for around 10 years.
Yes,
10 years.
If you've been born there, yeah, I didn't realise you were born there. So, obviously, you're fluent in Japanese.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Can I try? I learned Japanese a long time ago, but I don't remember it. Can I try some of it on you?
Sure.
このバスは東京に行きますか?
行きます。
行きます。 Kore wa dare no kasa desu ka?
Watashi no kasa.
Yeah! What we were saying there is I was asking if this bus goes to Tokyo, and she said yes. And then I asked whose umbrella it was, and it was Nina's umbrella. My favourite Japanese word is Ringo, which I think is apple, but it's also Ringo Starr from the Beatles. So, Nina, tell me a little bit about yourself. What is life like for a 10-year-old in Japan?
Well, yeah, it's very fun. And especially school is like very different than England, which is like, yeah. Schools like.
What are Japanese schools like then for a 10-year-old?
Well, it's like 10 years old is one of the best times that you can have in school because like you're just in this middle age in school.
Yeah.
So you have like senpai. People above you and people under you. So you're just in the middle. So yeah, you get to talk to older people, younger people, and just have loads of fun there.
That sounds fantastic. What do you do for hobbies? Do you like video games? Do you go dancing? Do you build cars? What do you do?
I like listening to enka, and I like singing enka too. And enka is like this. It's not traditional, but it's like this Japanese classic music, sort of.
I don't know, Enko. I'm gonna have to check that out. My favourite Japanese food in the world is okonomiyaki. Have you had okonomiyaki?
Yeah.
Oh man, that stuff is. There's only one place in London that I found that does it. For those who don't know, is you've got this big hot. The table is a big hot plate, and they make. Lazy shorthand, it's kind of an omelette in front of you, but it's not. It's so much better. When I took my boys, because I had some in Japan, and then I took my boys to this restaurant in London, and my youngest was 6, and the table is obviously a hot plate, a very hot plate. And the waiter came along and said, "Don't touch the table, it's hot." And so, of course, you know the first thing my 6-year-old did? He put his palm of the hand on the table, on the hot plate, to see how hot it was. And let me tell you, Nina, in case you don't know, it is very, very hot.
Yeah.
Very hot. And what do you... Because I love Japan so much, I very nearly moved there for a couple of years, and then I bottled it. What do you do at the weekends?
The weekends? Well, I go outside mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I go outside to the park, to the playground.
Yeah. Love it.
With my friends, or my friends come to my house, or I go to Enka concerts.
Oh, you're living the dream. And do you come over to England very often?
Well, yeah. I'm gonna go next summer too, and yeah.
Okay.
When I was little, I went there pretty often.
Next summer, I'm bringing my, they'll be 13 and 11, bringing my 2 boys over to Tokyo. It's their first visit, right? We're going to go all over Japan. Can you give me one thing, one place or one thing I should do or I should go to with a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old boy?
It's a hard question.
It's a tough one because there's a lot of stuff.
Do you want it to be like inside Tokyo or actually like somewhere in Japan?
You give me anything because we're going to start in Tokyo and we're going to go around a little bit. So you give me something and I will put it on our list.
So if you want to like stay in Tokyo, I think you should go to Asakusa.
Asakusa.
It's this very Japanese traditional place, and there's like temples.
Oh, I love it.
You can see people wearing yukatas and kimonos, and there's like loads and loads and loads of stores and streets that have stores. So there's like loads of things to buy for the people in England, and there's like loads of stuff to eat.
Aye.
And I think you can even find okonomiyaki there too.
Aye. Nina, Asakusa is going on the list. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for your time, and thank your dad, and it's really, really lovely to speak to you, Nina. Enjoy your evening.
Yeah.
Take care. Thank you. There we go, man. Isn't that awesome? Nina, thank you so much, Nina. We'll play some music after this.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Good morning, dear listener. 01865 575 106. We're looking for first-time callers only today. If you're too shy to call in, you can text 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. Elle has done that. Iain, I'm a fan of the show. I listen every morning whilst driving to work. I'd love to ring and chat, but I'm a bit shy and not sure what to talk about. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Lee has texted in, can I join the AFL, please? The Anti-Football League. Hate football, and as a guy, people think it's weird. My God, when I was in the jungle, did I mention I've been in the jungle? I don't think I've mentioned that for about 20 minutes. Dennis Wise and Jamie Lomas, a footballer and an actor, both going, so who's your football team? I don't have one. What do you mean you don't have a football team? I don't like football. Yeah. So what is your sport? What is your sport? I don't have a sport. I guess I like the 400 meters and darts. But I don't really have a sport. Good morning, caller.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Who is this, please?
What's that? Sorry.
Who is this?
Oh, it's Harry.
Hello, Harry. What can I do for you?
I'd just like to give a big shout out to Jeff out.
Okay, we don't give shout outs. What do you think this is? Ken Bruce? What do you think we're playing? You think you've just done quite well on Popmaster? Dearie me. I'm going to book a table there. Just talking about how advertising on Jack FM works, because there is, can't prioritise or favouritize the adverts, but there is an advert that has got me feeling, quite peckish, and I'm going to have to go there at some point. So there we go. Joe, come in the fun zone. Come over here, you little sausage. Chicken little sausage. Will is here.
Morning.
Joe is here. Take those.
What?
I don't have a chair.
Do you want my...
That's Joe's chair, mate.
Where's the chair gone?
It's gone in the other studio, I think. You're very welcome.
Okay, wow. You should be a gentleman. You don't do things...
What? I just give her the chair.
Yeah, but with a massive attitude.
I don't think there was an
Actually...
attitude. Joe, was there an attitude
Hang on. Actually...
Yes.
I thought you wanted equality, your lot. Give him the chair.
No.
I thought we want... You got the vote about 100 years ago, and then you wanted more and more and more. You want equality. Give him the chair.
It's more of an age thing, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, that's true. She's an old lady. Do you remember when that guy phoned up wanting to give a shout out to his mates? Do you remember that? It was about 20 minutes ago. No, I'm not doing that. It's a bold... he was a first-time caller, so he counts. It's a bold formula today. First-time callers only from the region. We've had 2, and we've had a text. So...
That's all right.
That's not bad.
Good going.
That's not bad. Joe... You don't believe in things, do you? No. Okay. Well, let me prove things to you. Okay?
Okay.
This is from the Daily Star.
Of course it is. It always is.
I don't know what you mean. Search begins to track down. But by the way, there's a picture in one of the papers, right, of a new film that Nicolas Cage is in. Now, Nicolas Cage, as we know, is bald, right? He doesn't have any hair.
Bald.
There he is. There he's bald.
Bald?
Right.
Yeah.
And in this film, his first film, he's not wearing his wig. So you see his bald head. But then it says the Hollywood star, 58. He's not 58! Donned a prosthetic bald patch. That's not prosthetic.
But he's got his own.
Exactly.
Does he really wear a wig?
Oh my God. Go on Google Nicolas Cage and then just look. Every film he's in is ruined because I just can't stop looking at the join. I can't stop looking at his hair.
Is it like a toupee kind of wig?
I don't know what that means. What the difference
like
is.
a sort of, you stick it just over the bald patch.
His goes from the front. His is covering, is doing a lot of lifting. A lot of lifting.
Yeah, you can see it.
Are you sure? That looks like it could be, you know, when you have the hair implanted.
No, I think that's...
Oh, no.
No, come on. That's...
Find a better one.
But it matches his beard so perfectly.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Poor lad.
It does look dyed, I will say that.
Yeah, it looks like horsehair.
That's where the celebrities get it from these days.
Is it really?
By the way, if I don't know if you can be sued for saying someone's bald and they might not be. I don't know how litigious Nicolas Cage is. So of course, it's all banter. It's all banter.
Bants.
It's just a little bit of cheeky bants. By the way, if you want to call in today, you've got to be in Oxfordshire and you've got to be a first-time caller. Search begins to track down UFO. The hunt is on for and they've put it in inverted commas, which I think are unnecessary, crashed alien spaceship off the coast of Australia. I'm enjoying looking through my glasses, then looking over my glasses to you in a condescending manner. Astrophysicist Avi Loeb is convinced...
Avi Loeb.
Is that an anagram of a swear word? Is convinced a meteor from out... Convinced a meteor.
Yeah. Go on. No, go on.
Well, it's a meteor, it's not a UFO.
Right.
1-0 to you,
so
Josephine.
You don't even believe it. Okay.
Aliens can live in meteors.
No, they can't.
How can they live in a bit of rock?
Meteor is a rock.
Well, we live on a big rock.
So
they can live.
Right,
you live on a big.
Okay. Well, that was no need for that, was there? that was a bit
rock. I was going to say rock.
A bit out of order, wasn't it?
I don't know what you think. Joe, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate working with me?
No, I don't hate working with you.
But you'd rather you did. Right, listen, we've got a busy show because we've got to do. I've got a card. I've got 2 cards. Do you want one? If so, I'll give it to you.
That's much snappier.
So we've got to do that. It's
who's facting it up today? It's not me.
It's this guy.
Is it you?
We'll fact it up. 9:30. You got to pick a region.
I've been thinking of some already.
Okay.
A region.
A region.
A town or a village.
Or a city.
Someone give me a town.
But we've done Oxford.
Hey, how about Hartwell? Because Lee called in and...
There's no T in it. It's Harwell.
I googled it.
It's Harwell. I'm telling you.
Oh, they've just edited that. How about Harwell?
Harwell.
Which is owned by Lee, who called in.
He owns Harwell.
He owns Harwell. Do you think you can do it?
No.
Maybe he'll play with us.
Lee, come and play with us. So today's show, right, this is always a really risky move. First time callers, if you've never called this show, you're very welcome. If you called Trav's show and you haven't called this, very, very welcome. And you've got to be in the Oxfordshire region. 01865 575 106. We're giving away towns, villages and cities today. We're also still compiling a list of the awful, awful bands. I think the lowest we got, what was the lowest we got?
1975.
The 1975. And if you just want to phone in and say hello, don't phone in for shout-outs. We're not stupid.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
He said, Angel, put that purple skirt on. You know it makes me hot. He said, come on, get up, look like you're enjoying my company. Home, he said, he can't change a word. You're not the one of my fools. You were born to have my baby now. Don't cry, my precious one, cause I ain't got no sympathy for you. And I feel like I wanna bite his head off. Yeah, that'd be fun, cause I sure got an appetite. I clicked my heels together 3 times. They sparked a little, but nothing happened. And the big bad wolf's still in my bed. And I feel, I sometimes think that you forget that I feel, I got to get away from here. I feel, this girl's a passion, you know. I feel. Oh, he said, Angel, your halo ain't fitted that good for a little while now. You ain't got that certain glow that I get a kick out of. Like it bothers me. I'm taking it on the chin with a grin, but my feet are itching and itching. He says, don't cry, my precious one, cause I ain't got no sympathy for you. And I feel like I wanna smash his face in. Yeah, that'd be fun, cause I sure got a fist for a fight. I clicked my heels together 3 times. They sparked a little, but nothing happened. And the big bad wolf's still in my bed. And I feel, I sometimes think that you forget that I am. get through when you're knocking on wood. And I got to thinking I was worth more than he put on my boots. I got a soul if you get down to the roots. I sometimes think that you forget that I feel I got to get away from here. I feel, and this girl's a person, you know. I feel,
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
So I'm looking on let's just say a well-known internet shopping site. Will.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm looking for stuff for the kids. Shh, you're not allowed to mention them on air.
The jungle.
The mighty river. And I've just put toys and games 12 years to 15 and 16 and above. It's suggested glitter Play-Doh for 12 and above. Glitter Play-Doh, flipping heck.
Got, need, swap ya.
Jack FM presents Got, Need, Swap.
Now this is really starting to take off, guys. It's really starting to take off. What is Got Need Swap? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to spontaneously tell you what it is. Here at Jack FM, we are human rights to one side for a moment.
Yeah.
You can't put human rights to one side, Will.
Oh.
You can't.
Sorry.
But we are taking the Qatar World Cup very seriously. That's why we bought ourselves a Panini football sticker album. With your help, we're going to fill it up. You're right, mate. You've got like a 1,000-yard stare, like a dead...
I don't know what happened then.
Where did you go, buddy?
I have no idea.
You right?
Yeah.
Want me to slap you? Okay.
No.
Every day on every show, we're opening a packet of football stickers. If we end up with any swaps, we'd like to trade them with you. We've got one so far.
Yeah.
If we fill the album, we're going to give it away. If we don't fill it, what are we doing? Burning it?
Bin.
Okay. No, we won't do that. We'll find something to do with it. There's a page on Jack FM. You go to jackfm.co.uk/swap. jackfm.co.uk/swap. When we get swaps, we put them on there. You can go on this music. Go. Playing stickers with my buddies, thinking about the honeys, yeah. Qatar World Cup, we're coming to take you home today. England gonna win the trophy in the English way.
In time for Christmas Day.
There we go. Okay, don't when I'm doing a song, Will, you keep quiet.
Sorry.
What you got there is it's like watching Paul McCartney write Get Back and you come in and do a fart. That's what happened there.
The equivalent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we get swaps, we put them there. And you let us know if you need a swap and what you can send in return, and when we send the sticker out to you. If you prefer the more personal approach, from next week, we're going to be sending Will out to do swaps. Keep listening to find out where he'll be. Right, it's time to kicking footballs around, listening to the sound of the crowd. Loving what we're doing. 6-3 against a foreign country. That's what England do. They're gonna lose the next two matches. They're coming home. You did it again, mate. You did it again. Right, let's open it. Let's open it. Okay.
Oh, that was a poor rep.
You nearly tore the stickers there, buddy.
Didn't.
You nearly did.
Yeah, nearly.
What we got in the sticker box? What have we got with the stickers? What have we got with the stickers? What have we got with the stickers?
Johnny Venegas.
The comedian?
No, from Costa Rica.
Okay.
Abdullah El Amri.
Why did you sign when it was a foreign name?
No,
mate? That's not a great look.
It's obviously pronounced very different in there, and I'm so cautious of butchering it and offending them that I
think you offended them by sighing.
No, it's nothing to do. No, it's because I don't want to upset anyone.
You've upset me.
Okay,
that doesn't count.
When I said anyone, yeah. Okay, Nicholas Otamendi from Argentina.
Yeah, one of my faves. They lost, didn't they?
They did
a
to
rubbish
Saudi Arabia.
team.
Yeah, biggest World Cup upset in history.
The what?
Biggest World Cup upset.
That's not what you said. Listen back to the tape.
Anyway, Jehegson Mendes.
Yep. That's my cousin.
That's a swap.
We got a swap! Hang on, what is that swap?
Matt Turner from the USA.
When did we get Matt Turner?
Ages ago.
Did we?
Yeah.
So that means we got 2 swaps. So just tell us what that swap is.
So we've got Matt Turner from the USA.
Yep.
And we've got the shiny gold badge of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, and do you have the technology to put that up on the website?
I will. Hamish does, and I will get him to.
There we go. One of the members of the team that doesn't get enough credit, because that guy basically is the machine that drives this. There we go. Fantastic. Right. Go to jackfm.co.uk swap. That card will get put up a little bit later on. And if you need one of them, get in touch. There's a little form you fill in at the bottom, and you could be receiving. In fact, you know what? The first swap, if it's in Oxfordshire, I'm sending Will round to your house to do it.
Yeah. Great.
It's funny because your face isn't saying great.
You can't prove that.
If you're in Oxfordshire, can't prove it. If you're in Oxfordshire and the first swap that we get in Oxfordshire, Will's coming round to your house to deliver it live on the show and to make you breakfast.
I'm not doing that as well.
Yeah, we will take
Why
some.
Why do you do this?
Because
I can't make they've got to do the washing up then as well.
You will be doing the washing.
Hopefully
they'll have a dishwasher. Don't worry about it. Will come round and cook you a fry up. That's what's happening live.
No,
on
don't say fry up. Don't say fry up.
We're having a fry.
With the 50 cow.
Embargoed. Bongo and Mongo.
Embargoed.
We have got a competitor to join us for Jack Facts It Up. It's Leo called in earlier, who owns Harwell. He owns it. Well, he's going to be entering a quiz about it a little bit later on in an hour's time. Don't forget, today I want new callers only, people who've never called this show, and you have to live in the Oxfordshire region. We are giving away, if you want to phone in, you don't know what you want to call about, dead simple, we're giving away towns, cities and villages. Just phone up and say, I want Didcot. You got it. It's yours. That means you can walk around naked. They can't do anything. You can walk into shops and say, wouldn't it be a shame if this burnt down? You better give me a few £100. You can do any of those things. You can do any of those things.
So you can threaten arson.
You can threaten who?
Arson.
Arsene Wenger? No, what are you talking about?
That's good knowledge.
It's not bad, is it?
No.
It was quick. It wasn't funny, as my youngest would say to me. You can do whatever you want. So if you just want to phone up and say, I want to claim Oxford, then you can do that. 01865 575 106 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. You can also still looking for bands that are a load of old cack. And someone is, someone keeps texting me things that happened this day in history, and I don't know why. So, Ollie, I ask you to stop texting me this, because this is today's. On this day, 1963 debut of Doctor Who, the long-running British sci-fi series, and in 1993, Snoop Dogg released the album Doggy Style. Why is he telling me this stuff? Why? Ollie, please, stop sending me on this day in history.
He wants a feature, doesn't he?
He thinks I'm David Blooming Prever on BBC Oxford. Iain. Joe, do you fancy coming in? Okay. All right, okay. She just walked into the office and then went, no, I don't fancy that in the slightest.
Sorry, just had to clear my throat.
Really want a telly?
It's not a telly, Joe, it's a phone. Do you want to come on, Joe?
No.
Why don't you say hello?
Hello.
There you go. See? It's nice, isn't it?
This doesn't sound right to me. We waste £204 on duff stuff. Brits shell out £204 a year on dodgy purchases they regret, including rowing machines and ill-fitting underwear. Clothes that looked amazing on the model, 38%, underwhelming takeaways, 35%, kids' toys which were never played with, 21%, and fragrances that do... I spend more than that a month on... Can we say crap on... I'm saying it. Tat. Thank you. I spend more...
At least he hadn't already said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We could clear with that. Thank you for that. I spend more than that a month on tat. What's the worst? What was the last thing you bought, Will, that you went...
I tried to buy a pair of knockoff AirPods.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are they called? Bear Pids.
Yeah, something like that. And they were absolutely rubbish. That was complete tat. And I got them for £1 and I thought they'd still be good.
Where did you
get... What, like a voucher?
No, it was on the TikTok shop.
Never heard of it.
What?
Yeah, there's a shop on TikTok. So that was a pretty mortifying experience.
A whole £1. Wowzers.
Yeah.
Joe,
I've still got dresses in my wardrobe.
You've never worn.
That've still got labels on from about 2 years ago.
So they're never going back. Yeah.
Well, no, they're never going back.
Take it to the charity shop?
Well, no, because you never know. One day I might wear
I got a load of pairs of trousers, and about 6 months ago, I realised you can buy actually quite nice shirts from charity shops.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, big time. Well, I won't go more than a £5. Even
you don't haggle.
No, I don't haggle, but I just tut and walk out. I went into one charity shop and they had Graceland by Paul Simon on vinyl, right, for sale. One of the biggest selling albums of all times. It sold probably about 20 million copies. They had it for £35. Very rare Paul Simon record. It's not rare. Everyone's got one. That is rubbish.
Yeah, but rare because vinyl. You can't. They're not around these days, are they? Really? You're going to Google it.
You've set him off now.
We're going to Discogs. Let's find out how much. All right, let's take a bet. How much do you think Paul Simon's Graceland is worth?
$13.99
on vinyl.
On vinyl, original. Yep.
£20.
I reckon no more than a £5.
Really?
Let's click on it.
I thought they'd all got really expensive again.
Yeah, 313 for sale for £3.
Oh.
They've got to make their money. Charity shops. Go for a good cause.
They can't take the P though. What they do is they get some old lady, probably no one we know, and I've seen them do it. They go, Elvis, 25 quid. It's Elvis's greatest hits. Everyone's got it. Elvis, 25 quid. Graceland, 35 quid. The Smurf song, that'll be 15. Rubbish.
You just get it on your phone anyway, can't you?
You can.
So can you haggle in charity shops?
I've heard of people doing it.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
You shouldn't, though.
I couldn't do it.
I'm not a haggler.
I hate it abroad as well. You know when like the people go.
Oh, I'm good at that. I've learned that from my dad. It's different when they're. Don't finish that sentence. It's different abroad. I will go. How much is that? Oh, it's 50,000 Lubrinis. And I go, okay.
Lamborghinis?
I don't know.
That's a hell of a currency.
I couldn't think of it. I was going to go for pesetas, but then we don't get pesetas anymore because of euros. You say pesetas, I say pesetas. Pesetas.
Euros.
Yeah, okay. But it's got to be foreign money.
Yeah. Oh,
so euros.
Lamborghinis. So there goes
pesos.
50,000. All right, yeah, it's 50. Okay, well, it's 100,000 pesos. I go, I'll give you 10,000. Oh, no. I go, all right, bye.
You walk
Learned
away,
that from my dad. Bye. Please, sir, come back. 85,000. I said, I'll give you 12. And that is it. Sir, come back. Didn't do an accent, mate.
No.
Didn't do an accent. I did someone whose first language wasn't English.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stop trying to cancel
I'm not trying
me.
to cancel you. Just
cancel you in a minute. With?
Your fist in my face.
That's it correctly.
There we go.
I would never threaten you with violence, Joe.
Okay.
You're too precious.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice, wasn't it?
But yeah, no, £5 for a shirt is the max, and it's got to be a really primo shirt. Not $2.50, $3.50 is the sweet spot, I think. But I bought a load that I'm never going to wear.
So they'll go back to the charity shop?
They'll go in the bin.
No,
okay.
I can't do that.
I can't have it. No one can.
Food bank. No, not food bank. Clothes bank.
I do a clothes bank if I drive past it and I happen to have them all in the boot. I get such anxiety taking stuff into the charity shop, and I'll tell you why. I had a big box of vinyl years ago, and there was a record shop near me, and I thought I'm going to take it all in there. And I sat in the car waiting for it, and it was humiliating because it was stuff that was treasure to me, but I just wanted to get rid of it. And I got to the door, opened the door, and I went, "We're not taking anything."
Oh. So you crawl back to your
car.
car.
And it was a big thing for me to get rid of some of these. And I've had that in charity shops where they've started to go through. Just wait while we look through it. Yes, no. They need to imagine your stuff is not good enough for a charity shop.
Yeah, that's not on, is it?
That's humiliation.
The only thing they shouldn't take is like pants. I think they should take everything else.
Who's donating pants?
You'd be surprised, Joe.
God.
Will's mum.
Yeah. Don't say that, because she called me the other day.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't know what Ian was on about this morning, but I didn't like it.
What was I talking about?
About her in a bra and pants.
Why?
You doing it now?
Why are you talking about Will's mum?
Why? Well, I think the question is, why is Will talking about his mum?
I'm telling you, she's reprimanding you.
Ooh.
Fancy word.
Is she single, right?
No.
Okay. But is she dedicated to her partner?
Yes.
There's no. There's no
right,
issues.
I'm not getting into what I'm trying to say. Is that
because you could go from being my adoptive to my stepson.
What I'm trying to say,
I could be double daddy.
What I'm trying to say is she's not happy with you, so you're walking on thin ice.
I would like to say to Mummy Wills, I apologise.
Thank you.
I apologise, and if at any point you are doubting your relationship,
stop it.
I'm a trained counsellor.
How old's your mum?
Ballpark?
Rough.
58.
The sweet spot.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
You're unbelievable. unbelievable. Singly laughs, don't mean you can ask us. Pushing down the relative, bringing out your high self. Think of the fine sign, pushing down the better view instead of bringing the attitudes to what the world and every pick your attitude. Brace yourself with the grace of peace. I know this world and what it seems. It's unbelievable. You burden me with your questions. You help me tell no lies. You'll always ask what it's all about. Don't listen to my replies. You say to me I don't talk enough, but when I do I'm a fool. These times I've spent I've realized you should through and leave you. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, it's what I love you more. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Alcoholic kind of mood. Lose my clothes, lose my lube. Cruising for a piece of fun. Looking out for number one. Different partner every night. So narcotic, out of sight. What a guess, what a beautiful ass.
making love in the afternoon to people that they want to make love to. It's consensual, they're placebo. Baby, I want to be there. It's my placebo song.
Nice, that's good.
Let's do it. Let's do this show. Let's do the show. Hang on a minute. The news said the hosepipe ban had been lifted, right? I got an email yesterday, Thames Water. Hosepipe ban's lifted. What? That was July, right?
No, I've sort of been...
That was in July. How could it have been going on to the 21st?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm going to be sick. And then he said something really gross then. Take it back. Oh, no, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night.
And just turn the hosepipe on.
The funniest thing you've ever said! Well, in many ways, I do. I'm an old man. I wake up. This is not a nice thing to say on Breakfast Show, but do you know what? This is about real life, real people. Let's do it. I wake up and I'm swallowing vomit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to get that checked out, man?
I don't know what it is. And then it burns my... And I think...
That's not good.
No, it's
acid reflux, maybe. Is it reflux or reflex?
Reflex.
Reflex.
Do you know what that song is?
No.
You were just saying the word because I said it.
No, it's just like when you spin in a...
So I'm doing
that was a seal.
So...
No, but you know when they spin the post, they go...
Reflex, but that's a song.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. But I wasn't just joining in, I was doing it for another reason.
You're doing it for a wrong reason, baby. How we... The clock is so wrong.
Should we get another song in?
No, because it's not 5 minutes. I tell you what it is. We got 5 minutes left until 10 o'clock.
We haven't.
But we haven't got 5 minutes.
We haven't got 5 minutes left to 10 o'clock. We've got 6.5 minutes.
Right, but no, that's 9 o'clock. If you're looking at the actual gap...
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
But we haven't got 5 minutes actual gap. Sorry, this is technical stuff. We could be having this argument off air.
Oh, no, because there's ads as well.
Yeah, so that's wrong.
Something's going on.
I'm telling you, mate, please listen. We've got 5 minutes gap until 10 o'clock in total.
No, we haven't.
That's what it's saying.
6 minutes.
Till 9 o'clock. Why is this so difficult?
10 o'clock. What are you on about 10 o'clock for?
Because, oh my God. What we've got here, I should probably invite the listener into this rather boring technical thing that only the radio geeks are going to get. So on the screen...
Joe with your top story.
Oh, God. Always butting in with her top stories. So I've got a clock on my screen, right, and it says 8:54, 27, 28.
29.
Then underneath that it's got gap, right, and the gap is how many minutes you have to fill until the top of the hour, right? And it's saying 4 minutes. That's not true because there's 6 minutes there and we've got 4 minutes of ads. So what I'm saying is that actual gap isn't up till 9 o'clock. The actual gap is up till 10 o'clock.
That's rubbish.
No, it's not. It's been like an hour ago. It was saying I had 16 minutes to fill.
Oh, maybe it is then.
Thank you very much indeed.
So we'll probably hit it like soonish then.
Oh, yeah. Soonish.
Well, you've got the buttons.
Rishi Soonish.
I think, mate, that's a stretch.
It is a little bit, isn't it? Soonish. Graham Soonish.
I saw a joke the other day about Rishi Sunak.
Is it?
Do you
Okay.
want to hear it?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so we went from Britain's shortest serving Prime Minister to Britain's...
Don't make jokes about people's height.
I wasn't.
Go on then. Let's hear the joke without making a joke about a man's height because that's offensive. We don't do that.
To Britain's middle term serving
Flipping
Prime Minister.
Is that how you dig yourself out of a hole?
It's more of a factual joke, admittedly.
That's how. Why can't you can't change
What's going on?
You can't change it. Can
What's
you?
going on?
We're just filling in time until we do.
I think we'll be all right now.
Expensive things you have seen in charity shops. We are giving away towns, cities, and villages. And today only, I want new callers only. Right? You never called this show before. I want you to call in. Someone's tweeted it, texted in 81400, starting with the word Jack. And on this day in history. On this day in 2022, Ian asked Ollie to stop sending him on this day facts.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening.
You want to come in? Do you fancy coming in? You can come in. It's nice to have you here. We're going to be playing Will.
I love this. Every time I come in, Will gets up, stands up for me. Thank you.
I don't get... Right, serious question now. We joked about it earlier. Serious question, equality, right? I'm for equality for everybody.
Yeah.
Except one group of people. One group of people I don't think deserve our...
Is it politicians?
Racists.
Okay.
So, some of the politicians. Yeah. The racists. I'm not for a racist equality.
Yeah, careful, but...
Yeah, I'm not for racial equality. No, I am. I am not for racist equality. But a genuine question, right? We joked about it before. So Will has got up and offered you his chair.
Yeah.
You have taken it.
Yeah.
How does that... And I'm not doing a thing now, right? Although I'm going to start laughing as though I'm doing a thing because I feel uncomfortable because I'm going to ask a real question. How does that tally with equality?
I don't think it's got anything to do with equality. I think Will would like to stand up for a little bit each hour.
Will earlier on said he doesn't like standing up.
No, it hurts my back. But
that's bad.
Yeah.
Still staying seated, which is really... No, it's a genuine thing.
That's a shame for you.
Because I have... I have been called out in the past for offering a seat on a bus before. Why are you doing that? I have had some kids. This is about 5 years ago as well, and I wasn't that old. Do you want to sit down, mister? I said, yes, I do, obviously, but I did feel... But I've been called out for offering a seat on a bus to a woman.
But I don't think this has anything to do with Will being a man and me being a woman. I think this is just Will's being lovely and polite when I come into the studio, and I'm taking him up on it.
And also, I mean, let's not forget the initial thing that happens when you first came in the studio.
You kicked off.
Is that I said I didn't want to give up the chair, and you pointed at me and said, give her the chair now.
Would you give one to a man?
Yeah. Not you, but
okay. A man comes in and you give him one.
If it was someone who doesn't regularly, doesn't spend all their time.
All right, let's go through the list. So
Jordan
comes in.
Yeah, Jordan can have a chair.
Oh, see, it's not about being a woman.
Can I have a chair?
No.
Could Mr. Steve have a chair? The boss.
Yes.
He's shaking his head, saying no. Could Ian Broody from the Lightning Seeds?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he went all soft there. Look,
I like him.
Melted a little bit.
I like him.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's like a 40-year-old woman, didn't I?
Joe, would you offer? Let's go through it. Would you offer Will a chair?
No. No, it's not anything to do with him. It's not personal. I would, if I had a chair in here and someone else came in, I'd just let them stand.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
so, over the morning period of remembrance, I was very lucky enough. I did buy a poppy in the end. It cost me a tenner, which is great.
What?
I didn't have any
You've
change.
been done there.
And
can you not dip in?
No, because it's a thin slit. It's a thin slit.
They have to get it out somehow.
Yeah, exactly. So I went to I went to two memorial things. I was driving through Risborough on the Friday at 10 to 11 to pick up a prescription, if you must know. None of your business. Antipsychotics, if you have to know. But again, that's private. And it was like, there's a load of old people waiting by the thing. I'll have some of that at 11. And and then I went the next day with my boy, the Sunday with my boys. It's going somewhere, Joe, I promise.
No.
It's going somewhere.
What?
That's Harwell facts.
I already saw the page.
And on both occasions, I was lucky enough to meet a really old boy, an old soldier. Got to walk. He was doing a walk.
That's nice.
A really nice old guy called Malcolm, and he had all his medals on. Served his country. Probably killed a few people in battle.
Yeah.
Risked his life, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
102 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing. Honestly, it was really inspirational. Would you give him your seat?
Of course I would.
Oh, why?
Because he's a veteran.
So not because of his age, because of his career.
Because he's a hero.
Well, I'm here.
He might.
I wouldn't be rude to him and offer him a chair if I didn't.
So you'd only offer chairs.
I'm not ageist.
So if it was a 102-year-old bloke who was a coward. There was a coward who hid in his mum's bunker when the call-up papers came. Proper coward. The 3 white feathers, all of that. You wouldn't give him a chair.
If he was walking up to me and I could tell he was struggling, then I'd let him sit down.
Of course he's going to be struggling. He's 102.
Don't be so patronising. Some 102 people are still at it.
What, that can walk normally as good as a...
Some 102 people can walk normally, Will. I hate to break it to you.
I don't think that's the case.
So you do it for a hero.
Mm.
You do it for someone struggling to walk, but someone, a 102-year-old man who's walking normally and is a coward.
I wouldn't want to offend him.
What about someone who you're trying to impress?
Like?
So, the news editor of
a bigger station than this that you wanted to go and work at.
Yeah, walks in.
Would I let them sit down in my chair? No.
Here's what we do. Would you let a 50-year-old sit in your chair?
I need a reason. Just a
50-year-old just come in.
Just
age. I want to find the age.
Just age.
Yeah.
No.
51.
No.
52.
Oh, let's not go. Not in 50s.
Can we go
or
decades,
60s?
maybe?
Not in 50s or 60s.
No.
Thank you for that head start. So, would you let a 70-year-old sit down?
75.
So a 75.
So your own mum?
My mum's not that old.
No, but you wouldn't let your own mum sit down?
No.
So a 74-year-old comes in.
What if it's her birthday tomorrow?
Well, one more day. She can come back.
Oh, you two are really tickling my pickle today. Will, how are you doing with your Hartwell facts?
Got quite a few.
How many?
7.
Okay, you need 3 more.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Yo, DJ, pump this party.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of
One of the greatest songs ever written. Let me entertain you, Robbie Williams. You can't help but have a little boogie-woogie there. You can't help but have a little boogie-woogie-woogie there. We missed a call. I don't think it's a first-time caller. I'm not sure. Let's call this guy. Let's call this guy back. Shh, shh, shh. We're going to call this guy back and see what happens. Shh, shh, shh. We're going to call this guy back, pretend to be from Jack FM. Let's see what happens. It's going to be... Can't contain myself. We're going to call this guy back, right? And
Morning, Ian.
Hi, this is Ian Lee from Jack FM. How can we... Hang on. I'm not going to hang up. Good morning, Ben. How can we help you?
You were talking about the charity shops this morning.
Oh, my God, yes.
Yes, you were. Now, I won't use the word, but the CRAP...
Yep.
If you go onto a certain certain social website, Facebook, there are other ones available.
Yep.
There is a website called Crap You Find in Charity Shops.
Oh my God!
I go on it because it's from all around the world. It will make your day.
Oh, mate, I am gonna thank you. Now, listen, I'm not knocking charity. I love a charity shop. If I go to a new town, it's like, can I have half an hour just to go up and down the high street and go and look for stuff? I don't buy DVDs or CDs anymore, but I look at the books, and now I look at the shirts, and I look at the what do you call the stuff like candles and clocks and stuff? That stuff.
Tupperware.
Yeah.
I look at the Tupperware. So I love a charity shop, but God, sometimes, Ben, those prices are just outrageous, right?
They are, but it gives you a flavour of the town and the people that are donating when you look at the stuff.
It really does. If you go to Gerrard's Cross, where my mum lives, Chef's Kiss, very posh.
See the one in Whitney.
Go to Aylesbury, where I live. You know.
Whitney. Oh, my goodness, Whitney. It's the only town in Oxfordshire you don't pay to park because it's so boring.
Oh, my God, hang on. I'm joining Crap You Find in Charity Shops. Do you always agree to add your general location and if you remember the shop name? Yes. Are you over 8? Are you over 18? Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God! I have to wait to be accepted into it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! This is how good it is. You have to. All right. Well, Ben, hopefully on tomorrow's show, Will, if you can remind me, you never do.
I'll set an alarm.
Okay. We'll have a little look at that tomorrow. Ben, thank you so much, mate.
No problem. Sharing the love.
Cheers, my dears.
What time do you want the alarm for?
Oh. Just when you come in, can you just do a little bit of production? Is that right?
That's a really horrible thing to say.
It's an honest thing to say, and I'm holding the honesty blanket. 865 575 106. Oh, we're going to be playing Jack Fact It Up soon, Lee. Stay there, because we're going to call you in about 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
To the street where we began, feeling as good as lovers can, you know. Yeah, we're feeling so good, picking up things we shouldn't read. It looks like the end of history as we know. It's just the end of the world. Back to the street where we began, feeling as good as love you can. Into a place where thoughts can bloom, into a room where it's 9 in the afternoon. And we know that it could be, and we know that it should. And you know that you feel it too, 'cause it's 9 in the afternoon, and your eyes are the size of the moon. You could 'cause you can, so you do. We're feeling so good, just the way that we do, when it's 9 in the afternoon. Your eyes are the size of the moon. You could 'cause you can, so you do. We're feeling so good. Back to the street, down to our feet, losing the feeling of feeling unique. Do you know what I mean? Back to the place where we used to say, man, it feels good to feel this way. And now I know what I mean. Back to the street, back to the place, back to the room where it all began. Back to the room where it all began. 'Cause it's 9 in the afternoon.
dear listener, I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes the shows click. Sometimes the shows are a joy and we breeze through them. Sometimes they're a little bit harder work. Today's felt a little bit harder, just to get that vibe.
Your eyes are the size of the moon. You're good 'cause you can, so you do. We're feeling so good, just the way that we do when it's 9 in the afternoon.
I just looked in the Discord. A few people have told me about this crap you find in Charity Shop's Facebook page. That's tomorrow's show sorted. I need to sign up to that neighbourhood app.
There's an app?
There's an app for neighbourhoods, and it's basically people just whining and moaning, generally about fireworks. Do you remember when there was a story a couple of years ago? It was on Sky News that if fireworks went off, like in July, it was drug dealers telling all their customers they had drugs. Do you remember that?
I didn't see
It was
that.
a big... Oh, yeah, and it's now one of those things that has become a fact. I heard someone on Late Night Phone-In Show the other day, Alan Bezic, talking about, fireworks going off in my area, and of course that's the drug dealers telling their customers. You know that drug dealers...
There's less conspicuous ways.
Well, yeah, they're not going to draw the attention to themselves like that. I must admit, I have a history with drug dealers, and they've got they've got this amazing thing they do when they got drugs in. They text you, and they text you in a code, but they text you, and that why would they be lighting fireworks to do that? Urban myths. I love a good urban myth. The one about the people, the one about the people that they went on holiday. And they came back and they've been robbed.
What about the kid at school?
Hang on, I haven't finished that one.
Sorry, I thought that was it.
That was it. The one about the people that went on holiday and they were robbed.
Yeah.
That one. They were robbed. Everything had been taken except they had a camera with a film in it. This is how old it is. They had a camera with a film in it. And like a couple of months later, they got the film developed. And it's all pictures of the burglars cleaning their bums with the people's toothbrushes.
Oh,
What's yours? Go on.
The kid at school who rocked back on his chair and smacked his head open.
Oh God, yeah. A baby had died on the travelling fairground.
Oh really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We're going to play Jack Facts It Up. Have you got 10 facts about Harwell?
I've got 10 facts.
Here we go. It's happening, Joe. It's real. We're playing Will Facts It Up. As easy as can be. He got a ride on a dog and he got a hog in his ears.
Smells in
It's
here.
the Mexican and... Sorry?
Smells in here.
Yeah, it's boys. Boys. And the lady's been in, mixing it up. So we're playing Jack Facts It Up. Where are we today?
Harwell.
Harwell, you say? It's interesting. I know the mayor of Harwell. His name's Lee. Good morning, Lee.
Good morning.
Now, you claimed Harwell. By the way, Lee was a first-time caller today, and we really appreciate it. You started owning Harwell about 2 years ago. 2 years, listen to me. 2 hours ago. Feels like 2 years. How's it been, Lee? What's changed for you?
Yeah, they're not liking walking around naked.
They're not liking it. Tough. It's yours. Right, the rules of the game. Will has got 10 statements. 5 are true, 5 are false about Harwell. He has really, really struggled today, so I'm looking forward to this. Will, over to you. First one, please.
Okay, I need to pick the first one. Until 1974, Harwell was actually registered as a Berkshire village, not an Oxfordshire one.
If this is 1973 or 1975, you will get beats.
Yeah, that's fair.
Joe, what do you reckon?
I'm trying to think. I don't think it's that near the Berkshire border, so I'm going to go false.
I'm going to go true. Let's go to the mayor of Harwell. Lee?
I'm going false.
2 falses and a true.
It is true.
Way!
That's
Thank
per
you.
Harwell's website, so I
And
don't
Lee
know.
lives there.
Lee owns it.
I did tell you I was rubbish.
There was no criteria for him owning it. He just had to
Have a go at him, Joe.
Listen, this is the first time he's called today.
Just check it, just so we know we can't rely on you. That's fine.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
We need every listener we can get. Please don't scare him
Sorry.
off. Even I'm being polite. Right, go. Number 2.
Oh, sorry, I need to cross that one off. Which one was that?
That was true.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a bridge in...
Sorry?
Don't be
Don't do
marking
your tally.
down
Don't do your
how
tally.
many
Stop
truths.
it.
I'm not doing
John,
You
pass
are.
me that
Stop
paper
it.
and pen.
Joe will do it. Yeah, you need to stop that.
Okay.
Okay, there's a bridge in Harwell.
True.
That is mirrored and built on the Academia Bridge in Venice.
Right.
Academia.
The fact
Yeah.
that you can't say it means true. Lee?
I'm going false.
Okay.
False.
Two falses.
False, yeah.
Ooh.
Made up.
So
Made up.
1-1.
Made it up.
Made up the word as well.
Yeah. No, that is a real bridge in Venice.
No, but I think it might, I don't think it's called, what did you call it?
Academia.
Yeah, cute.
It's got 2 C's in it.
Just, please, we finish
Anyway,
the show
sorry.
at 10.
Sorry.
We finish at 10.
It's twinned with Valmester in Switzerland.
Now, Lee, you should know this because you drive in and out all the time. Is it twinned with Valmester?
I can't get him to answer first.
Of course I can.
I don't see any signs, but I'm going to go true.
I'm going false.
I'm going false.
It is false. It's a little Spanish clue.
I think it's such a small area, it's probably not got a little twin.
I don't know. I just googled obscure
But
towns in
that's
Switzerland.
Tiny people. You get tiny twins.
One for me, one for Ian.
Two. So it's 2 to me, 2 to Joe, 1 to Lee, the mayor of
Nice.
this place.
Okay, there was a tree in Harwell that was over 250 years old. It was cut down, and a local farmer was outraged by it.
True.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Lee!
He said true. He knew that anyway.
Lee,
Yeah, I knew that one anyway.
Okay, all right, okay. And the local farmer was out.
Honestly, he was
When
livid.
you added that, it made it quite obvious that it was true.
Okay, Joe. Well, this isn't your game. This is my game.
He's been Lee. I got to tell you, he has been so miserable today because we picked this place and he couldn't find any facts. He's been super grumpy.
I'm quite surprised he's found that many.
There you go. The village
10 out of
has
10 for Will on that one.
the village has 3 Tesco's, an Extra, an Express, and a Super.
Do you know?
No,
I thought
false.
you were going to say 3 testicles.
No.
Lee is saying false. I'm going with Lee. False.
I think I'm going with Lee false, but I think Lee needs to go last because we're
Yeah,
copying.
that's. The last bit of it was it's the only village in the country that has more than 2 Tesco's, but it is false, so it doesn't matter.
So how many has it got?
I don't know. I don't think it has.
Hang
any.
on, it's got more than 2 Tesco's.
How do you know it's not got 3 then?
It hasn't.
Well, hang on.
That's not got any Tesco's.
Right.
It hasn't got any no.
Flippin' heck. Oh my God. Joe's face.
Do you know what? I hate doing this because you two just act like I'm a piece of trash. Stop laughing. Part of Harwell's parish is an area of outstanding natural beauty.
Yeah, I'm going to go true.
I'm going to go no. False. Lee?
I'm going true.
It is true.
Ooh. Joe's in the lead. 4 for me, 4 for Lee, 5 for Joe.
Extra point for name the part?
No. Okay.
He's really not enjoying this,
No,
is he?
I'm not at all.
But it's making me enjoy it even more.
There is an Irish dancing school in Harwell.
Lee?
I was going last, I was under the impression. Because you then copied
No,
that.
we
That's true,
we
yeah,
move it
yeah.
round. We
Lee,
move it
you
round.
do have to go last.
No, I'm going to go false anyway.
True.
False.
It is true.
Hey,
Oh, well
Lee,
done.
come on, man! Every Thursday night, 7 o'clock.
I'll meet you there.
We'll see you there, brother.
Okay. Which one do I pick? The village went so long without a village hall that when one was built, it was opened by Zara Tindall.
Oh, sorry, I'm playing an advert. Is Zara Tindall? You wouldn't know who Zara Tindall is.
If not for I'm a Celebrity.
Or Google.
Or Google. I'm going false.
I'm going to go true. Lee?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go false.
Yeah, it is false.
I tried.
Thank you, Mike Tindall.
Who else went false there? Lee, did you say
Lee,
false?
Lee went false.
Yeah.
I went false as well.
What a great song.
It's not. It's not the song I wanted. This is Pony
If
by
you
Genuine.
want it,
I wanted to play
do it.
Ride the Pony, which is an old soul song, but I couldn't find it, so we'll play Pony by Genuine.
Do you know what this
Okay.
song is off of, though?
Are we playing Facts
it
It
off?
Up or are we talking about the song?
No, I don't know what it's off. Boogie Nights.
Magic Mike.
Oh,
Channing
God.
Tatum does a very nice dance to it.
That's why your face has, for the first time, broken out of that frown into a smile.
Okay, well, it's just 8 facts now for Facts It
Just
Up.
get on with it.
The village boasts a fairly unique location. It's 60 miles north of the Isle of Wight, west of London, east of Bristol and south of Coventry.
True.
No, it's never 60 miles north of the Isle of Wight. That's false.
Yeah, I'm saying false as well.
It is true.
No, it's not.
It's on the website.
There's no way.
It's on their website.
That does seem a little bit sus, doesn't it?
So in 60 miles, you're telling me I will get to the Isle of Wight?
The village is about 60 miles north of the Isle of
Ah, you
Wight.
said about
60
then, you
miles.
changed
Yeah,
it
I
now.
said roughly. See, it's on their
Right,
website.
hang on. So,
It's
what
on
is...
Harwell Village
I'm
website.
not having it.
It's on Harwell Village website.
I am going on Google Maps. Harwell, directions to the Isle of Wight.
Well, no, as the crow flies, probably.
Yeah, all right.
How many?
It's 86 miles, but as the crow flies, you have a big diversion to Portsmouth.
So maybe as the crow flies, 60.
Yeah. So I got that right.
Right.
It's 5. Hang on. It's 6 to me.
6 to me. And 5.
No, you've got 5.
I've got 6.
You've done a tally with 5 down and 1 across.
There's one there.
Yeah, you've included it in the tally.
No.
Right, 6-6. Right.
Lee's losing.
He always does. It's fine.
Here we go. Lee's thinking I've got to go to work.
Harwell Science and Innovation Campus.
My pony.
He doesn't swear in this, does he?
Waiting.
Just gets his thing out and waves it around. Go on.
One of their alumni includes...
I don't think he's on about riding a real pony is all.
Oh, it's that thing where people dress up as animals. What they call it? Furries. He's into You know furries, right?
I've not heard of that.
You've not heard of furries? You heard of furries, Lee?
The furbies, not furries.
Furries.
No.
Well, Google it, but probably not on a work computer.
I won't do it on that one then.
Oh, it won't let me.
It won't let you on.
It won't let me on. Furries. Hang on, let's try images. So there you go. So they dress up like that for sex.
It's not what I meant.
Okay.
Sorry, Will.
Sorry,
Back to
Will.
you, Will.
Will, back to you, Will. Last question, buddy.
You carry on. I don't even want to play.
The last one's true. Don't even read it out. It's true.
What
Joe,
do you think?
true or false?
True or false, Joe? Exactly.
I'd like to hear the
Because I
question.
read it out while you were talking about that.
Ian's going true. I'd like to hear the question.
Harwell Science and Innovation Campus alumni include Professor Brian Cox.
My mum loves Cox.
False. Lee, what you saying?
Yeah, I'm going false.
You said true.
Yeah, I did, mate.
Yeah, it's false.
You absolute...
You can't be an alumni of a science campus.
How the hell is... Joe's won like every single one, even the days she's not in.
7 for me. Lee, you got 6. Ian, you got 6.
Lee, as the mayor of Harwell, I'm sorry you didn't do it, but thank you for being such a good sport, and I apologise on behalf of the other 2 members of the team who will remain nameless for disrespecting you.
No, it's absolutely fine.
Thank you, mate. Take care. Have a good day. Thank you for calling in.
Cheers.
Tutty buys. There we go. That's
What a great sport.
What a great sport. Unlike someone whose name I won't mention.
Well,
seriously, don't come for me, because I've tried to be professional.
I won't.
I've tried to be professional.
I won't.
I've tried to be
that
professional.
thing you asked me to do, I won't.
I've tried to be professional, and you've just gone off on your little tangents. And you've just ridiculed me, and it's ridiculous. And you know, I'm getting sick of you two constantly, me being the butt of your jokes. It's an absolute disgrace. Yeah, Ian says you got to go. Bit of a divine comedy up next.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
She
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
We're about ready to rock steady. We're about ready to rock steady.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
Tomorrow. What's the topic I said for tomorrow?
Charity shop stuff.
Yep. We're also going to do silly songs. We played Enter the Sandman earlier on by the Metallica group. Silly song. Don't have nightmares, sweet dreams. Oh, what a sweet dreams. Silly songs. Enter the Sandman. And as someone said, Jeff in Oxford texted in, apropos nothing, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's a flipping awful song.
No, it's not.
Mama!
Don't you dare. One of the best songs ever written.
Be unkind. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters to. Go on. Bum 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 bum. Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama. Ooh, we just did that bit. Have we gone around in a?
No,
we've gone around in the Queen loop. No, we're stuck in the Queen loop. We can't get out of it.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.